the form of Comrade Bimha, who is our political commissar for PF in the Politburo, and Comrade Patrick Chinamasa, who is our Treasurer General, but standing in for the Secretary General of Zanu Pf. Today they'll be giving an update on matters related to the election and developments that have been coming in as the election has been progressing. I thank you.
Good evening, members of the press, and I want to thank you very much for coming to our press conference, the first ever since the harmonized elections. There was voting from Wednesday. We thank you very much for coming. As all of you are aware, the voting has been conducted in exceptionally peaceful environment. I think we can all testify to the fact that the voting was conducted in peaceful conditions. And this is despite provocations from some quarters. And I wanted to take this opportunity in the first instance to thank the electorate for heeding to the call of our president to conduct the elections in a peaceful manner, and also not to respond to provocations from opposition quarters, as you all know was the case throughout the campaign and throughout the voting process. The voting ended in the bulk of cases yesterday, but I believe that at 7 p.m. today, voting has ended in respect of those few wards where elections were not conducted yesterday. I think these wards were mainly in Harare and in Manicaland provinces. So, but I want to thank the electorate for heeding the call of our president to conduct the elections in peaceful conditions. As you may be aware, the party Zanu Pf had 3 polling agents at each polling station. Of the total 12,000 or so polling stations, we were represented by 3 polling agents. Well trained, I must say, and these polling agents have been sending to our command center here V11 results. As you know, outside each polling station, the results of that polling station for presidential and also for local authority, for National Assembly, are pinned outside the polling station. Now we have these results. And I wanted to say that on the basis of what we have, we are on full target with our projections, with our predictions. We are on full target to achieve a 2/3 majority in the National Assembly. Already we are there. We are also on target to achieve our target of 60 to 65% for our president in this election. That's what we set out to project. So I'm very grateful to the electorate that in fact this has been achieved. The electorate, the population, the public is advised strongly not to listen to the rantings of Chamisa. We all are privy to what has been saying, basically seeking to disturb the peace that has characterized the conduct of these elections. He has been claiming that he won. That is a lie, a falsehood that he is perpetrating. He has also been saying that he will not accept the results. He can be entitled to this opinion. What is important is what ZEC is announced. He has also been, clearly, he's a stranger to facts. I don't think he knows what effect is. He's daydreaming. The results we have, apart from the what we have received from the polling agents, as you know, ZEC is also announcing the National Assembly results, and we have got those results as well. And they are tallying with what our polling agents have given us. So it's very clear that Chamisa is seeking to provoke and to breach peace, either after so far so good, but after he seeks to disturb the peace. And I want to say this, that any incitements to violence, you will have to face up to the law enforcement agencies. Zanu Pf as supporters, as people, we have no responsibility to maintain peace and order in this country. It is the responsibility of the law enforcement agencies. And if he should seek to disturb the peace, he must know the consequences when in fact is faced by the law enforcement agencies. And I want to believe that given the utterances that he's been making, the rantings that he's been making, which indicate the direction he wants to go, I'm confident that the law enforcement agencies are well equipped and alert to deal with any eventuality as far as disturbing the peace is concerned. I think for now, will entertain questions, and my colleague here, the National PC, will also be in a position to answer any questions that you may seek us to clarify. I'm quite happy to do so. Thank you. If there are none, that is the end of our press statement. Yes.
My name is Philemon Jama, freelance journalist. I wanted to understand, my question is, what's your take about the delay on voting on other polling stations?
Yes, you should put that question to Zek.
Clearly, how it affected your party?
It didn't. First, the areas, the wards where this happened were few. I think you must accept. There were few compared to the total 12,000. There were 12,000 or so polling stations. So what you need to do is to analyze, to say how many wards or polling stations were delayed. And then as a percentage of the 12,000, what was the percentage? And I think without doing any calculation, I would say that the percentage of the delayed polling stations is very insignificant, and would not tarnish the reputation of these harmonized elections, in my view. I mean, I'm just talking scientifically. If it is 0.000% of the polling stations that were delayed, it will not be significant to tarnish the reputation of the process, of the electoral process. But you can make your own calculations, I'm sure. When you go back, you can make your own calculations. The polling stations are known, and the existing polling stations are known. Just check that as a percentage. What does it mean? I don't think it means it comes to much. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's more of a follow-up to what he's asked. My name is Patrick Chinamasa. There are members that Zanu Pf colluded with the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to delay mostly voting in urban centers, which urban centers Zanu Pf knew is a stronghold of the opposition CCC. And this was meant to frustrate the voters so that they go back without voting, and to ensure that the numbers in urban centers are low.
Those members are rubbish, you know that. We have no influence on ZEC whatsoever. We were just as much affected by those delays, if you know. We were just as much affected. And also, you remember that our strategies have been geared, and the Commissar can confirm. We have been seeking all along to storm what is considered the stronghold of the opposition. And so far on the results which have come up, I think we've succeeded. In terms of Harare, I think we've more than succeeded. In my view, we have done more than what we set out to do. We have increased the vote for the president, and also we have gained more seats than we had in the 2018 elections. We have no influence whatsoever on SEC. As you know, we've taken Zeki to court over this matter. That doesn't show people with influence on Zeki, does it? We have litigated, we've taken Zeki to court ourselves over the Bulawayo matters. So any question that Zeki is influenced by Zanu Pf is total rubbish. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay.